Hi, my name is Gavin P D'Ulisse. Today I'll be performing two contrasting monologues. I'd like to take a moment to thank the judges for sitting in and thank Ms. Krevsky for taking her time to review these audition tapes. The first monologue I'll be presenting is from a murder mystery comedy called You Have the Right to Remain Dead.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. They never show these things the way they really are. No, sir. No, the murder always takes place somewhere your audience can't see it. The suspects are so obvious and guilt-ridden, spouting motives like Christmas carols. They rat on each other at the drop of a hat. Oh, and when the lights go out, they all run around trying to find the killer themselves. Oh, and the police. I can't stand how they show the police in these things. And they arrive too late to solve the murder. They're usually just in time for someone named Sir Chauncey to hand over the murder weapon and a weeping, repentant murderer. Oh, and when the cop does arrive, he's usually shown as some sort of lazy, overweight, donut-eating mouth breather with a low hairline and one eyebrow. I had 2 donuts, okay? The cop babbles, stumbles all over the stage, mixes up his words. Oh, they sent me because I was in the immediate vicinity, that sort of thing. And when the cop's finally allowed to get to work, he misses all the main clues and usually gets sent off on some wild goose chase. Oh, and the final indignation, the murder is solved with all the suspects in one room. You never have all the murder suspects together in one room. Okay, well tonight we do, and that's how you theater people see murder. Oh, stop it!
Thank you. The second monologue is from the Women of Lockerbie. How could I, Maddie? I had to do everything. I had to do everything to keep you from falling apart. I had to send the medical records to Scotland. I had to talk to the friends and neighbors. I had to talk to reporters who stood on our lawn with cameras taking pictures of my grief. I even had to take his Christmas presents back to the mall because you couldn't stand the sight of them under the tree. Do you have any idea what that was like? Can you even imagine? Try. Try to imagine it for just a moment. What do you say to the sales clerk? What do you say to the 16-year-old schoolgirl standing behind the counter at JCPenney's who smiles and says, "Why are you returning the sweater, sir?" Do you tell her? What do you say? I just looked at her. I could tell it was her first job. Her face was round and soft, her hands still chubby like a child's. What do you say to something so young and innocent? This was for my son, but he died. He was blown to bits by a bomb. The plane he was taking home for Christmas crashed. What do you say? What do you say to the young, innocent girl with green and red ribbons in her hair? I said, my son, I cannot finish. I cannot show my grief, because to do so would take her innocence from this world. I just say, my son doesn't need it anymore. And then I breathe a sigh of relief, because I think I've gotten through. But oh no, it doesn't stop there. She smiles and asks, "Would you like to exchange this for something else?" Would I like to exchange this for something else? Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, I do. What I would do to exchange this for something else. But I say, no, thank you. Your store doesn't carry what I want or need right now. Just give me the store credit, please. And then I head to the next store to return the Nikes. And the next store to return the pajamas. And the next store to return the bathrobe and the blue jeans and the bike helmet. I go to 6 stores before it's all over. I have the exact same conversation every single time. She's right. She's right. I didn't show my grief. I couldn't. I had to keep myself numb just to get